All right, fourth graders, today we're gonna depict an important or proud moment in our lives. And I'm gonna start in my sketchbook by drawing a picture of me. So this is gonna be a self-portrait, and this is just a really boxy self-portrait, right? This isn't really detailed. I'm just kind of playing around with my composition and how I want my paper to be laid out. So this is gonna be me holding a paintbrush. And again, it doesn't need to be detailed. This is your sketchbook. This is practice. I think I'm gonna change this to a skirt. That's what's great about sketchbooks, is you can make changes like that. All right, I'm gonna draw myself. Here's my eyes, I'm feeling happy, my nose, my mouth, my hair. And again, don't worry about the teeny tiny nitty gritty details. I have a worksheet like this that you can kind of peek through to help you get ideas for how your person might look. Now I'm drawing myself painting a picture. It's a picture I'm proud of. So behind me, I'm gonna draw an easel. Maybe it's a landscape. There are some windows behind me. This is giving the viewer context or just some idea of what's going on. My picture wouldn't make sense if I was standing in outer space with a paintbrush. Now I have a quick drawing. If you do not like your drawing or your idea, flip the page and do another. Maybe it's you at a sporting event. Maybe it's you donated money to the animal shelter and you're feeling proud of that. Really, it's your choice. I was feeling good about. So I'm gonna start with this pastel, and this is gonna turn into a painting. So you wanna draw big. Head, neck. Here's my body. If I draw really small, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble doing this in paint. I'm gonna add my legs. I think I wanna be wearing a skirt, so I'm gonna kind of veer away from what is on this and make it my own. I'm gonna make my legs. I'm wearing sneakers so I can get around and be comfy. Tie shoes. And I'm gonna draw myself holding a paintbrush in this hand, because like I said, I'm really proud of this painting I made. And this is giving the viewer some sort of context, some sort of idea. It's like I'm telling a story, and if I don't give this information, the person looking at the painting won't know. So there I'm holding a paintbrush, and that arm's kind of going behind me, okay? Now I'm gonna move to my face. So I'm gonna switch to these because to me, these are easier. I can see the hair a little better. So my hair looks kind of like this person's. So I'm gonna make the outline of my bangs. And you are obviously gonna look different in yours because you and I, we don't look exactly alike. Eyes. And it's really tough to get a ton of detail with this pastel, so I don't want you to worry too much. Eyes, nose, and mouth. And now, oops, ears. I gotta be able to hear, geez. Now I'm gonna make my background and add details. So I'm gonna draw myself in the art classroom. So the things I see are things like the tables. I'm gonna add a paper on there that shows my painting that I like. I'm gonna add the smartboard behind me. And I'm adding all kinds of details that show you where I am and hopefully what I'm proud of. Maybe I'm standing on the rug there. And I'm overlapping to give my paper depth. I'm standing in front of things, next to things. All right. Next step is going to be to add paint. All right, guys, we're gonna be using tempera cakes to add color to these. Tempera cakes are actually not cakes. They are a paint that you need to wake up using water. So I dip my paintbrush in the water and then I move it around on the tempera cake. Then I'm going to fill areas with that color. So my skin is peach, so I'm gonna fill it with that color peach. I kind of try to stay off the black if it's possible because the black does tend to smear a little bit. So I'm gonna work by filling in all the areas that are that color with the color before I move on. Now, if your skin is brown, there is a brown tempera cake. If your skin is tan, a little bit darker than mine, what you'll do is paint it peach first, then rinse your brush and add a little brown to it and mix the colors. You do want to be careful just to get a little bit on there. And again, try to stay off the black when it's possible. When I'm switching colors, I need to remember to go into the water and get my brush clean. And I'm just gonna fill like this, rinsing my brush and adding color until my piece is complete. I really want it to convey how proud I am in a certain moment. I'm always remembering that my paintbrush is like a ballerina. Ballerinas always dance on their tiptoes. These are the tiptoes of your paintbrush. They never ever scoot around on their bottoms because nobody wants to go to the booty scooting ballet. So stay up on the tiptoes of your paintbrush.